Another check of weather here as we're watching our weather cams, and now D.C. Mike seems to be in the thick of it.
Yeah, D.C. right under the thick of it at the moment. In fact, they just put up, including the National Mall and kind of southeastern portions of the city, now under a severe thunderstorm warning that goes until 5:30 p.m. And you can just kind of see why from the colors, right? Very heavy rain, some isolated wind gusts, and this line does have a history, especially as it came through Montgomery County. We're starting to get numerous damage reports in of trees down and wires down as this line came across parts of the D.C. area here. About 300 strikes reported out of this cell just within the last 15 minutes. So dangerous storm just about to make it through D.C., extreme eastern portions of Fairfax County, Mount Vernon's in this as well, Arlington and Alexandria, and eventually it will slide over into Prince George's County very shortly here. And you see how this new frame just came in, and that storm's starting to what we call bow echo, kind of getting out a little bit in front of the main line, and that's a sign of some very gusty winds, especially now getting across the Potomac and into central portions of Prince George's County. Rosaryville heads up. It'll be heading for you very, very shortly. Just to the north of there, we got this other severe thunderstorm warning for northern Anne Arundel County. That goes until 5:45, and we don't like the look of this. When you have storms coming out ahead of the main line that are traveling more southwest to northeast, and then the main line coming in at a different direction, you can get quick spins within the cloud formations there as those storms work their way to the north and to the east. So we'll have to watch this for rotation as it starts to approach the Anne Arundel County line. So busy radar on the Maryland side. Virginia, you as well. You've got some heavy storms coming through, not warned at this time down through Prince William County and down through Stafford County. There are a couple more cells starting to fire there in Charles County. We'll have to keep an eye on. But for folks in Charles, Calvert, St. Mary's County, all of this will be heading in your direction over the course of the next half hour to 45 minutes. Down to the south, this was severe warned, including the city of Fredericksburg just a moment ago. They did allow that one to drop. It is still a line of some very strong storms, though, heading right into Spotsylvania, and just moments from now should be right into the city of Fredericksburg, which is where we do have a sky cam for you. And there you go. That's a live look from our sky cam at the city of Fredericksburg as this line is on approach. So you can see downtown not raining at the moment, but notice the trees starting to blow a bit in the wind. You are getting some storm outflow starting to come in, and this camera shot likely going to look very different in about 10 minutes. So heads up if you're watching from Fredericksburg. Nasty line of storms heading right into town here any moment now. It's a strong and intense line that goes from Philadelphia right through central and southern portions of Virginia. Numerous severe thunderstorm watches have been issued out ahead of this. Now, D.C., we're still under severe thunderstorm watch technically until 9, but they have been dropping it from west to east as this line of storms has gone on through. So we do think that this is the main event for the night. Once we get this line through D.C. and Baltimore, it should be much quieter this evening. Latest futurecast showing you that as we work our way through the 6 o'clock hour, that line we're tracking through D.C. will track through southern Maryland, the northern neck of Virginia, and eventually get over to the eastern shore here. And you can see as we get towards sunset, 7, 8 o'clock tonight, most of us here who live along the I-95 corridor and areas to the west will be much quieter. Now, you see futurecast is still showing a isolated pop-up shower, maybe a rumble of thunder late. But as far as the severe component for today, it is this main line that's coming through now. And once it gets out of here, they should drop that severe thunderstorm watch, and we'll look forward to a quieter evening here. Skies will eventually clear out overnight before a chance of a few more storms comes our way by tomorrow. Clouds mixing with sunshine, another very hot and humid day. Tomorrow's thunderstorm risk, by the way, not as widespread as today. We're not expecting a line tomorrow afternoon, just kind of more run-of-the-mill popcorn scattered thunderstorms as you head through the course of the afternoon. One or two of those could still be on the strong side, but we're not expecting it to be as widespread or as destructive as what we're seeing out there right now. So we'll continue to monitor radar for you. Temperature tomorrow, 90 degrees. Chance those scattered storms in the afternoon. By Wednesday, a lot more hit and miss. Temperatures down the 80s, but humidity does stay high. Guys?